Good day, everyone. Hope everyone is having a good day, or a good night, or a good morning, wherever you are in the world. Please like and subscribe. You guys giving a like, subscribing to my channel really motivates me to keep on giving my analysis. Talking about analysis, if you guys followed me, I don't have many. I just made the channel not that long ago. Um, my analysis that I made yesterday for today happened exactly as I said. Um, I don't have any like inner intelligence or anything like that to tell me what's gonna happen. But I do have some sort of predictions that come to be very handy to me, and this is what this video is gonna be about today. So, if many of you don't know, currently it is 9:42 p.m. Robinhood shows that the DJT price, ticker symbol Trump Media and Technology Group, is currently at $31.47. Currently 46 cents now. It's kind of moving downward. We could have expected that, especially that it went to a number that not many people expected. So let's really look into the graph and let's see what we really had today. Okay. Um, if you guys don't notice or didn't notice, this right here, it's about a good week, 6 days, right? Um, Currently, we see here that we started at a low of $20.69. We went to a high of $33.85, right? A lot of people need to understand that we have to always look at the lowest and the highest point of not only that week, but really of what we really been having for the last month. We could even go deeper and say the last 3 months. Clearly, you can say we've been kind of fighting in the 30 ranges, right? So a high of 39, low of 1175, and currently we're at 31, right? My analysis for tomorrow is we're going to see some regular consolidation with some dips, meaning this stock has to now find a good consolidation because what I noticed today was, guys, if today was a very, very big day. I don't know if you guys noticed, but yesterday we had a very massive dip. I made the video of saying people don't freak out, but this was clearly pure manipulation. Stock got halted. Literally, it was almost a 30% dip. Literally, we went from a 30, almost 34 to nearly 25. You can say that's almost eight to $10 drop, right? So clearly hurt a lot of people. Clearly scared a lot of folks off, right? I was expecting for the stock to find the 28 and 29, which exactly did just that today. Of course, we opened up in the pre-market right here around 9:40, and we were clearly at 27. It didn't take long for us to get to the 28, and then throughout the day we were finding the 28 and 29. Once 12 o'clock hits, tends to be kind of a powerhouse for us. Um, it really did good wonders for us, right? Um, got us immediately to the 29, and we started fighting the 30. The minute we got to the 30, I started remembering about the 33, right? Or we could just keep it all as rounded off as 34. Last time we had a problem with the 34, we got close to this range. This is what exactly happened, right? We had a massive dip. Stock got halted, a bunch of things. So clearly, that 33.85 gave me PTSD. So today, I witnessed that the stock definitely does not want to be anywhere near the low 20s. It definitely wants to be above the 25 range, going towards that 30. So we're definitely seeing some good things, but I also see that tomorrow is not going to be a high full day. One thing I really want to note, guys, is that if we go into the news, I don't know if many of you guys did not notice, but let me go real quick on my Safari real quick. Um, for many of you guys don't know, Kamala had an interview with Fox News today. So turns out that they started releasing all about the interview, including the interview itself, an hour ago, right? Keep in mind it's already 9:46. Yeah, even though DJT is a 24-hour market, it's definitely very weird that It was supposed to go live at 6 p.m. Yet we just got information right by 8, 9 o'clock, right? So definitely this could have helped us a lot earlier to help us defeat that 34 mark. You see, and another one that, because guys, if you look at it from what they're saying on the titles, turns out Camilla had a pretty bad interview, right? Had a pretty bad interview, but I don't see much effect. I don't see anything being affected, right? In reality, the price is actually dipping. It's at 31.50 now, and we were literally throughout from 5 p.m. all the way to like 8:40, 8:50. We were at 32, right after hours. So clearly, there's something going on, right? Another one I really wanted to put out there, and on top of that, guys, keep in mind this has not been updated to Webull or any like platform that could somewhat make a movement towards the stock. So it's definitely something weird is happening. So another one is Elon Musk and Trump, the donations. I know you guys know, but there was a title that happened 5 hours ago, right? This happened during trading hours. We had no type of movement. Look at that, 10 hours ago. That was literally around what, 4, 5 o'clock, you can say. We clearly had something going on. We had something really weird going on. So not 10 hours. Sorry about that. Literally like around, yeah, like 10 in the morning, around there. So 12 p.m. Sorry, my math is, man, it's a little late and my math is not really hitting me in my brain right now. But yeah, so clearly around trading hours, like I said, and we had no type of movement. That automatically should have gave us another leg, right? Should have given us another leg up. But in reality, what we had was nothing. We just had no type of news. Now, you'd be like, well, yeah, we had no news, but I mean, our chart says otherwise. Yeah, our chart says otherwise, but yeah, it's good to know that we went from a dip and we kind of did a round bounce back. But guys, don't forget, a month ago, she just put 3 months ago, September 11th, if you see here, September 11th. Let's see here. Okay, September 11th. Okay, right here. So it's September 11th, which I will never forget. That was the day of the interview. We had not the interview, the first debate with Harris and Trump on September 11th. We had a massive 20% dip, right? That's what really commenced it all. Following that, those 2 days, Friday the 13th came. Can't forget that date either. Trump said he will not be selling. Stock rose to a high of nearly $21. During that period of time, stock got halted, and we started having a decline ever since, hitting a low of $11.75. We did that reversal, and now we're finally climbing right back up. But one thing I wanted to catch you guys up with something was this slide here that you guys watching me on the screen. This slide was pure manipulation. It was literally just them saying, hey, Trump is going to sell. His time is almost out. One of his COOs, I guess he fired him. Some other private insiders sold all his shares. So definitely we had a lot of manipulation, a lot of fear, right? But turned out that we're actually even doing better now. We're at $31. So one thing that I really want to get into is the fact that whenever this thing is going to drown, clearly you get news ahead of time. You at least get a 5 minute warning, a couple minute warning, because I don't know if you guys noticed, but yesterday, before we had that whole halted going downwards, dropping and all that stuff, see here, I remember I made the video and I said, man, there's a lot of Benziga notes, but there's no neutral, positive, negative, and this thing was fully updated, like that for an example, and it was all about Trump selling, not Trump selling, sorry, about Trump saying this, saying that. mostly about the tariffs, right? The tariffs destroyed us. That's what caused this thing to go all the way down. Yet today, very important day, Camilo had a Fox News interview, yet no one is talking about it. Can it happen tomorrow? 100%. Maybe they might switch it up to something else tomorrow, and they might say it probably didn't go as well. Actually, Fox wasn't professional at all. I saw the interview, guys. I saw that the interview. I saw that the interviewer. I don't really know him that well, but I'm sure they chose a very good guy that has that experience. I saw he was very unprofessional in the sense of he didn't really let Camilla speak. I feel like when a Democrat, you gotta let them speak. That's how they fall. If you get in and you cut them and you start putting your 2 cents in, that gives them the opportunity to lean off and get away from the problem. So I didn't really, I can tell why they probably didn't put any news or actually manipulated the stock enough to do another pop, especially after we know that Camilla has no type of positivity when it comes to interviews and answering questions, right? So not having that definitely gave us a banger. Another thing is, one thing I've noticed is a news just came out now 9 minutes ago, right? And it's saying here that Bazinga, right? So this guy Peter Schiff, whatever, says Trump can impose tariffs on China. He can only impose tariffs on Americans who buy Chinese products. So clearly, this guy is saying that hey, you can't tax China because eventually what you're gonna do is you're gonna tax the own American people that are buying the Chinese product. Guys, the point is not about who's right and who's wrong. The point is this is bad. This is bad news. So from a day where it was supposed to be about Kamala interview with Fox News, now it turns out that they're affecting Trump. Now remember, yesterday we had that issue where when we had that massive dip, the stock got halted. We clearly saw that the reason why this happened, Trump even said it. It's you guys, if you guys can search it up. It said the reason possibly why my stock dipped is because of the terror situation. And it's probably not that likely, and I feel that that's definitely causing an issue or a tumble to Trump, right? If we look down here, if we go a little bit down here, let me see here if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, I can't find it. Let me search it up. Um, I said DJF. It's DJT. What the hell? So there you go. Trump goes on the defense about massive effect of tariffs, economic growth, Putin relationship, DJT share falls. So yesterday, when we had the massive dip, about a good 4 hours later, it's a little laggy on this screen, but clearly the key point was Donald Trump interview share his thoughts on tariffs, the economy, and taxes Tuesday. Shares of Trump medias fell and were halted Tuesday during the interview. So our stock, even though it's a meme stock, it is gaining a lot of power, especially with the True Plus stream and all that good stuff coming in the near future. Um, Clearly, we had a great growth throughout the week, but yet we have to understand what happened yesterday, right? What happened yesterday? Why we dipped that's heavy, and clearly the key factor is during an interview, Trump spoke about his thoughts on tariffs, economy, and taxes. So clearly, someone wasn't happy. And if we were to go back onto our chart news 9 minutes ago, they just posted another update of what? Trump, tariffs, China, products. That's it, right? So that automatically gives me kind of a light bulb and say, okay, this could be a sign that something might happen tomorrow, or they're gonna put enough bad things out, put enough manipulation, so once the bad news of Camila comes out, it could also not improve the stock but keep it consolidated. That's why I personally feel that tomorrow is very important. My analysis is not only going to be based off what I hope, but of course, the truth of what I'm seeing with my eyes. And I feel that tomorrow is a very important day. I feel tomorrow is going to be a day of pure consolidation. I feel we're going to have some dips, but it's more of a consolidation. I think that now we're going to be fighting to balance out so then we can somewhat see what's happening, clear out all this fire, and then go from there. Because we are getting closer to the election, but still things are a little foggy. There's been a lot of activity with Kamala and Trump to a point where no matter how good the other person does, or each of them do, or bad, the balance of both of them is just going to balance out in the end, meaning the stock might not even be able to do anything. It's just going to stay there. So that's going to be clearly my analysis will be just we're going to consolidate tomorrow, but expect dips because nothing good really came out. And today we had good news. It was about Elon Musk donating over 75 million, or the total, whatever we want to say. Camille had an interview with Fox News. We all know Fox News are they're very Republican. They're more towards the side of Trump, especially that they've been reporting and they've been very deep in that content for the last who knows how many years. Like they know their stuff, they know their numbers, and nobody can really BS them, right? So for me to see that Fox News wasn't able to get that interview updated, posted a lot earlier than expected, can definitely tell me two things. Either they're just waiting an extra few hours so people could buy in the after hours, or they couldn't really grab anything and they're just giving enough time so people could somewhat sell out. That's basically what I'm looking at right now. But I do hope that we have some consolidation. But we really had nothing really good on none of that stuff. Another thing we really have to look at is this is trending heavily on rate cut savage tricky quarter for investors, Stacey says. So economic anxiety haunted investors for much of the third quarter until the Federal Reserve halt point September rate cut reassured them that the policy relief was on the way. So, however, the market dislocation proved to be short-lived, with market comfort form. The first cut of the Federal Reserve was for you, as well as improved. Okay, so they're gonna, I guess, cut interest rates. So I'm guessing that's gonna benefit the market overall. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Tomorrow, a lot of companies are gonna be taking out their numbers and see how they're really doing, right? So tomorrow is not only just a day of, you can say, wait, but tomorrow can be bloody. Alrighty, hope you guys the best. If I were you, and you just don't want to sell, you don't want to keep buying, and you just don't know what to do, and you just don't know if you go to another stock. Honest of opinion is make sure that you know what you're worth. If you feel that, if you truly feel that if you're gonna buy in at 30 and you feel that that's a confident price you want to be in, make sure you have enough income to help you average down if it decides to dip. That's really what it all comes down to. Because once this thing bypasses your average per share, it's a matter of time you start seeing gains, right? Just a matter of a wait. Right? Some people have to wait a month. Some people have to wait a year. Some people wait 2 years. Some people wait a couple months. Some people get lucky and the next day they blown 100% because they got in exactly when they should have gone in. It's really just part of the game. But you got to stay patient and you got to understand that elections it's not only that far out, but there's still 20 days left and a lot of things could happen. I mean, we literally saw what could happen in a week. Same way this stock went from a 20 to a high of 33 on a week scale, same way it could go from 33 back to 20 in a week scale. We just have to be very careful, get your gains. All right, guys, peace out, stay safe.